So yesterday, the director David Lynch died. In case you don't know who he was a big film director. I don't think he made any particular films more recently, but I did hear earlier today that apparently he did actually originally have one that he wanted to make alongside Netflix, it was. And apparently it did end up, I think it just didn't go ahead for some reason, which to be honest I find a bit stupid because the man genuinely was a genius director. If you haven't seen any of his films, and admittedly I haven't myself, I would highly recommend watching some of them because they are genuinely meant to be like absolute masterpieces and stuff like that. If you don't know what any of them are, the films including Blue Velvet, we've got back there, um, Twin Peaks and Mulholland Drive, as well as one called The Elephant Man, or some of those that sort of stand out as the sort of big names and ones he's best known for within the film industry. I've heard a lot of different outpourings of support for him from loads of different directors and just general celebrities in general, and as well as myself, because again, for all I didn't watch any of his films before his death, which I still do regret to be honest. Um, they, yeah, I genuinely would recommend watching these films, and I'm going to watch Blue Velvet tonight after I've finished recording this. Um, and I just wanted to talk about it as well because I know I don't often cover these sort of celebrity deaths, or at least big name deaths, shall we say. But it's because I genuinely think, looking back on the footage I've seen over the past few days and stuff like that, I know people say this about everyone, but I genuinely don't think there's going to be another person like him. He genuinely came across as one of the humblest and kindest people in the entire film industry. For those of you who don't know that I do filmmaking, it's something I'm really passionate about, and I know people always hold him up as one of the greatest directors of all time. And I'd agree, to be honest, from what I've seen out of his work. I can still remember one of my university lectures where they had an interview that came up with him that was filmed, bringing up on YouTube, and I remember everyone gasping and go and even Tyler, who you've seen previously on the channel, when it was like, "Oh, Dan, you've never heard of David Lynch? Like, he's this great guy and that. Like, he's a massive director. He's like well known and everything." And yeah, he just, even outside of filmmaking, he just seems like a genuinely really kind guy. And honestly, I'm gonna miss him. Like I do wish I met him before he died, but I genuinely think when it comes to his death, the best thing we can do is just remember him from the works that he made, such as I said, Twin Peaks, the television series, and all the different films he made, because he made something like 70 in total, including very minor ones, which it's still a very, very impressive feat, of course. And yeah, I know it's going to be hard now, and it will be for a while. And it is hard for me. I can genuinely admit, I'm not going to pretend that it's not. I am struggling at the minute. I was struggling yesterday after hearing the news of his death. But yeah, we will get through it, and I'm sure what he would have wanted isn't for us to be sad over his death, but to watch his different films and TV and just enjoy the work that he's left behind. Because as people have said, for all he's gone, he will not be forgotten, and his work will live on. It's genuinely, again, it is really sad, but at least we do have stuff to remember him by. Because that's the same thing I think about when it comes to filmmaking, and I think this is another reason it's touched us so personally tonight, is because with me and my films, you may laugh about Moth and stuff like that if you want to, but the films that I go on to make and that I'm going to go on to make and stuff like that, I know I'm going to be in the grave one day, and after that happens, if anything, rather than sort of, no matter what age I died at, if I died tomorrow, rather than being sad about my death and the age I died at and all that, I want people to remember us by the stuff I did, such as these videos, which I hope have brought you all a lot of joy over the past few years that I've been doing them now, and just the different films I've done, like even Moth now. I like just seeing people sort of laugh about it, and I understand obviously it's a joke, but I do genuinely think a lot of people like it. It has become like a little meme among friend groups that I'm in and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm getting off the subject. I'm talking more about myself, which I shouldn't do with this. But yeah, genuinely, out of all the deaths over the past few years, this has probably been the one that's hit hardest for us. This is honestly like it's probably on the scale of Stanley for me personally. I know a lot of people are going to be struggling with this, especially related to film and everything. But I hope that his influence can continue for a long time, such as the two cookies and coke behind us. And yeah, I hope that for all it'll be a struggle right now, we will get through it and we will remember him fondly. And yeah, I hope everyone can enjoy his works. And I know the filmmaking community is going to get through it. I'm going to plan on watching all of his films very soon as kind of like a little tribute to him because I just want to see the different stuff he did during his life because I know a lot of it's meant to be very good. But yeah, I hope this video, I know it's just a silly little video of mine, but I hope it's helped you make, I'm meant to say, I hope it's helped you feel a little bit better. I know obviously again this is going to take a long time to get over, but I hope this has helped you feel better about his death and obviously helping to remember his works and what he would have wanted to do. So thank you for watching, and yeah guys, take care.